Hey guys, Off the Mic Sports Network here. Another edition of Brown's Thoughts for you. In the aftermath of Josh Allen and his spectacular performance on Monday Night Football against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I really just don't understand how Browns' minds migrate to certain things because a certain quarterback's doing well and we had an opportunity to take him. Because here we are, it is now 6 years later, we're in 2024. The Browns drafted a quarterback who took them and won a playoff game, and then they moved off of him. They were justified to do that. And, Josh Allen's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL because I've seen multiple people try to surmise, one mistake that the Browns organization made was passing on Josh Allen. Do you guys remember, how many legitimate questions there were about Josh Allen coming into the NFL? How raw and his inaccuracy as a quarterback, he was very erratic. I think he had a sub 60% completion rate. A lot of people were thinking that he was going to be a bust. A lot of people thought he was going to be a bust. That's just the reality of the situation. And was it a surprise that the Browns took Baker Mayfield number one? Yeah, it was. It proved to be the right decision because they won a playoff game and they won it at a higher rate than they ever had. In their entire time being back in the NFL since the 1999 season. But to act like Josh Allen was going to magically just come in there and do exactly what he's doing in Buffalo, in Cleveland, you guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm tired of this revisionist history. Josh Allen went to just about the perfect situation. Went to about the perfect situation in Buffalo. Brandon Beane's a great GM. Sean McDermott, you can say what you want about him in game management mode. Sean McDermott's a great head coach. He's a great head coach. And then he had Brian Daboll as his offensive coordinator, and you saw how much his raw ability was able to do that. And then, obviously, the Ken Dorsey stuff was a disaster. They got rid of him, and he is playing as good a football as he ever has under Joe Brady because Joe Brady is a great offensive coach. He was the play caller or one of the key offensive figures in Joe Burrow's historic season at LSU in the 2019 national championship season for LSU. So he's been surrounded by really gifted and talented players, including Stephon Diggs. He's had a great offensive line. He's got James Cook in the backfield. There's a great defense supporting him as well. Matt Milano, who's been in and out of lineups, great. He's got Von Miller there. They've got so many talented pieces and weapons on both sides of the ball that have just allowed him to really grow into this quarterback. If you guys remember what happened and what was transpiring in Cleveland when Baker Mayfield got drafted to this team, remember, Baker was a multiple-year starter, Heisman Trophy winner. He had a lot of experience, a lot of college starts, had a cannon of an arm. He was really, I'm going to say close to a finished product, but you knew he was an accurate thrower of the ball. So there wasn't a lot of development really, left in the tank for him. So he could come into any situation. And you saw in his debut when he relieves Tyrod Taylor in that Jets game back in 2018. And that's where everything changed, where they finally got their first win in a long time. So, it's just this narrative that somehow Josh Allen was going to come in when Hugh Jackson was the coach, Todd Haley was the offensive coordinator. Do you really think that anything would have changed? Hugh Jackson had no idea what the fuck he was doing. And the second that Josh Allen would have thrown an interception or something, he would have blamed Josh Allen for it. Todd Haley, was trying, but they were in constant conflict with each other to the point where they both got fired. Freddie Kitchens got the job, was able to work with Baker Mayfield. And who's to say maybe we would have lost out on that godforsaken Freddie Kitchens year of coaching for the Cleveland Browns. But it's just anybody who wants to pinpoint and say that, things would be better with Josh Allen, it's easy to say that knowing what he's doing now with Buffalo. You got to apply full context and understand that this Browns organization, it didn't have Andrew Berry, it didn't have Kevin Stefanski, it didn't have the stability, and it still doesn't really have stability now because look at the owner. The owner's an idiot. He's an idiot who paid a sex offender $230 million. Not a sex offender, but a sexual predator. But still, he's got poor judgment. So listen, it's like I said, it's very easy to just say, they should have taken Josh Allen. It's there's no reason for me to believe that Josh Allen would have been this good in Cleveland. And that's also just a reflection of the Cleveland Browns organization. So if you're a Browns fan trying to come up with some sort of an excuse or some sort of a convenient, narrative in your mind that, oh man, I wish we would have taken Josh Allen. Also, friendly reminder, 6 other teams passed on him. 5, 6 other teams passed on him. He went 7th overall. Jets didn't take him. Broncos didn't take him. I mean, the Browns could have taken him, but hey, they weren't the only team that passed on him. So let's not do this, please. The Browns have their own issues to worry about. They've made a lot of mistakes at quarterback. One of them, you could easily say is Josh Allen, but we could have been looking at this 6 years from now if we had taken Josh Allen, and he could have been a bust because the coaching situation and a lot of the structure within this organization was broken. So just stop. Just stop. All right, that's Brown's thoughts for this one. We'll have more content throughout the week. Sports and sports entertainment. We'll have wrestling content, a lot of NFL content, college football content. Really excited about what's growing here on the channel. Thanks for the love and support. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.